Hey everybody, my name is Mrs. T, and this is our syllabus overview video, the first of many videos of me that you are required to watch this semester. I am teaching 3 summer classes. Physical geography is one of them. You see the syllabus for that class open behind me. And I'm also teaching cultural geography and sociology. So if you are in any of those 3 classes, you are watching this video, and the reason is that we have the same schedule, we have the same assignment names, we have the same points available in the class, the same policies, the same teacher, and all of that. And so you're watching this as a syllabus requirement, and there's a quiz over some of the information in this, and I'm going to talk to you about that in this video, and also just give you a basic rundown of what you should expect. Okay, so Mary Kate Terrell is my name. Call me Mrs. T, please. And my cell phone number is listed for you predominantly in Blackboard, or prominently. I think prominently is the word that I was looking for there. Anyway, so please text me right away. It's a requirement because I'm going to respond to you right away. And then on quiz 1, you are going to answer a question about the response that I sent you from that text message. Okay, so just check Blackboard and you can see what I need from you in that first contact that you make. And please save my number and use it 24/7. Seriously. 24/7. It is my number. It's not a Remind app number or anything. It goes straight to my phone. And so I get text messages in the mornings, first thing when I get up, which is usually pretty early. The animals don't let me sleep too late, and so as soon as I'm conscious, I will check my phone and usually respond to you. So I do get text messages from students overnight, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever works for you. That's when you need to get a hold of me, and so please shoot me a text at any time, and I'm going to respond to you at any time. So please be aware. I might respond to a text that you sent at midnight. I might respond to it at 5 o'clock in the morning. So just be ready, okay? Keep your phone on silent if you don't want your phone dinging you awake at 5 o'clock in the morning. So anyway. Okay, so get that number. In Blackboard, you do have my office number here, but I'm not going to do any physical office hours this semester unless you need me. Just text me and we'll schedule a meeting if we need to do something face-to-face or a phone call or something. But, texting 24/7, that should be, hopefully, that's good for you. And you'll see some other basic information on this syllabus about other contact folks, like my immediate boss, Rebecca Dover, and then my big boss, Dr. Moss, and so their information is there. And so on the syllabus, whether you're in cultural geography, sociology, or physical geography, you'll see the catalog description for our class and the book that's required. Now, in sociology class, there is an ebook that is linked in our course content that comes with, you're going to be charged for it, and it comes with your class enrollment. And so you'll be charged for that. And if you're in physical geography class or cultural geography class, you still have to get the book. And an ebook is an option, but you have to contact the bookstore and buy it right away. You'll need to hit the ground running because this is a 16-week class, all condensed down into a 4.5-week summer semester. So we go from July 1st to August 1st. And so that's just a little bit more than, or a little less than 5 weeks. I don't know. It's like 4.5 weeks. And so we are doing everything from our regular our regular spring or fall semester, like during the regular school year. We're doing everything in this shortened amount of time. Okay, and so get that book right away. I'm showing you the physical geography syllabus on the screen behind me, and so it's McKnight's physical geography. You can get the information for cultural geography and for sociology on those syllabi, so please open them up while we're doing this video if you're in that class. Okay, on every syllabus we list the institutional learning outcomes and the program learning outcomes. We want to make sure that you achieve certain goals, certain intellectual development that is required when you you are a student collectively in all of your classes at the University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College. In our classes, we show mastery, or we demonstrate growth in certain areas that is mandated by law. So for instance, all those classes that I mentioned, sociology and then the 2 types of geography, by Arkansas state law, we have to teach you certain things. And so those are called Arkansas Course Transfer System learning outcomes, and usually those things are in like a bullet point list like you see here on the screen behind me, that aren't very measurable or don't have, you know, specific verbs like what you're supposed to do. It's more than just understand these things. It's more than just recall these things. You have to apply, you have to describe, you have to analyze, you have to evaluate certain things in order to make sure that that critical thinking, that you're able to synthesize information and make scientific inquiries and this kind of thing. Because geography and sociology, both of those fields, are social sciences. They make scientific inquiries and use data to draw conclusions, and part of our lessons are going to cover those kinds of things. And so every time we have a lesson in my classes, my promise to you is that it's never busy work. We are always working toward a certain outcome that the class seeks to achieve. And so from every module that we go through, every daily lesson folder, every module that we go through, we're going to be working on bits and pieces, sometimes multiple bits and pieces, of all of the course learning outcomes that we have in the class. And so as you go through each week, they'll open. You'll have each day of the week open individually. At midnight it'll open, and you'll do the work for that. And as you go through each week, we will be making stepping stones on the yellow brick road toward the end of our class, where you will be able to do all of the things listed on your student learning outcomes section of the syllabus. So these are pretty important things. It is a promise, it's a contract with you, so to speak, that we're not doing busy work and we're not slacking off. We're going to achieve all of these things at the end of the semester. And so you'll see more about those and hear me talk more about those during the semester. Now, we're in an online class, and so your regular participation is pretty important. I have your cell phone number, you have mine. A lot of times I'll prompt you or send an email out to the general class to make sure that everything is going well for you. And so you should expect that from me from time to time. And we're going to be polite and professional, and we're going to do our own work. We're not going to use AI in the class unless we are instructed to do so, because it is a wonderful tool, and we're going to be incorporating some of it in our classes, but we're going to be doing it above board rather than trying to pass it off as our own work. Because I have a quote here, if you can see it on the screen behind me. It's on each of the syllabi for all of my classes. It's from an organization called the NAACP. Please look it up and see what the mission statement is for that organization. But basically, I want you to do your own work because your mind is beautiful and you need to work on it, just like you have to go to the gym and work on every other muscle in your body if you want what society says is a beautiful body. You got to come to class. You got to help me work out your brain with you, and you got to do the work. And when you do, it's so fulfilling, and you don't want to waste your mind. That's what the NAACP is famous for. This quote: "Your mind is a terrible thing to waste." And so I'm going to help you not waste it, okay? And so do your own work. I don't really anticipate a problem with this, but I do require that you do your own work, and it's really super easy to kind of tell if you maybe haven't. And so I'm not shy, and I will be talking to you about it if it seems as though you haven't completed your own work. But you can. There's nothing I'm going to ask you to do that you can't do in the time frame allowed, and we're going to be so proud of you. The two of us are going to be so proud of you when you finish. Okay? So the next section on the syllabus, as we continue scrolling, is how do we earn points? There are 600 points total in this class, and there is an itemized section of where all the points come from. There's 4 big things. I call them unit assignments. There's 4 big units. There's going to be one big 100-point assignment at the end of each. And so there's 400 points for unit assignments, and there's 100 points for something called reflection journals, and there's 100 points for something called quizzes. Now, I'm not going to go go over those things right now. This video will be too long, and I'm just going to make little short videos about both of those things so that if you ever need a refresher on what the instructions are, you can just pop over to that short little video and get some details about it. So I'm just going to mention that. I'll stop there for now. You can certainly read this section on your syllabus about it, but I've got a lot more information too in the Start Here folder, so I'll be going over that with you in a separate video. Okay, there's a course schedule that we're going to follow from July 1st through August 1st. And so I've got everything itemized, where we are with quizzes, where we are with reflection journals, where we are with unit assignments, all that kind of stuff. And so that's listed there for you. And let's see, as we scroll past, we've got general policies about how to get help on campus, to getting notifications on campus, to what the code of student conduct is. All of these things are standard bits of information that every student needs to know when you're a student at UAPTC. And then the very last page, on some instructors' syllabi, some instructors have a page that you have to print out and sign it and scan it in and send it back. We don't do that in my classes. Instead, you're going to take the syllabus quiz, which is quiz 1. It's linked in the Start Here folder, and there will be more information about that when you watch the next video about quizzes, or the next couple of videos. I think I go through the reflection journal assignment first and then quizzes, but anyway, I will make sure and give you all the information that you need. And I'm happy that you're my student. I'm happy that I have a job teaching. I love it. I hope that you will love it too, love the topics also, because these are really fun, informative, and just helpful topics to know, because it helps us stand on firm ground. You know, your feet are going to be on firm ground because you have knowledge that you gained from learning a social science like physical or cultural geography or sociology. Okay, and so that'll do it for the syllabus video, and in the next video, we'll go over, in the next like 2 or 3 videos, we're going to go over the individual assignments and how to earn your points for that, how to take notes on the video lectures, what to do with those notes, that kind of stuff. And so I'll see you then. Text me if you have any questions. At least text me that first time, and then after that, forever, text me if you have any questions. See you next time.